victims of this very attack are telling you that this happened, and yet you don't know if it happened, and we'll have to look into it. And what
No, I didn't say that. Nothing was horrific. We just don't know the specific acts so we can hold people accountable. That's what
I'm a caveman.
you see, you think this is good? If we need to hold people accountable, we need to find the individuals who did it.
And your response to that is then punishing the students who are here to demand this divestment.
No, we're not punishing.
They should ask him to watch a video and go through piece by piece, because he's just like expertly moving goalposts, basically.
I hate the police.
Yeah. And we repeatedly said that, but you're ignoring that.
As usual, the protesters are right. The pigs are wrong. The schools are capitalism. The schools are money. And the protesters are protesting, actual genocide. They're right. Israel's wrong. Free Palestine. So I've never used StreamYard. This is my first time, so this is basically a test. But while I'm here, I might as well say that I think a lot of people would be atheist if the definition wasn't skewed, because your baseline, you think that if you either have to believe that virgin births happen and talking donkeys and shit that didn't happen, right? You either have to pretend that you believe that, or you have to jump in and say, no, nothing ever existed, and I don't believe in anything. And that's not the case. Atheism is the word atheism is theism with an A in front of it. So the Christian that wrote the Bible skewed it and bullshitted, because all Christians do. That's what they do, is skew and bullshit, mostly to themselves. That's called faith. But so let's take the word atypical. Typical means typical, ordinary, normal. You see it everywhere. Atypical means not typical, right? Not ordinary. Atypical doesn't mean that typical doesn't exist. Okay? A person that is atypical did not suddenly come to the realization, hey, typical doesn't exist. That's not a thing. That's not what that is. So the only claim an atheist should make is that religion is stupid and made up. It's all made up. None of it's real. Okay, it's kind of like this: right is left and left is right. Is up down now? Okay, so anyway, that's a rabbit hole that Christians want to put you in. Oh, you don't believe in anything? No, I believe in a lot of stuff. I believe in stuff that is factually correct, and I know 100% that all religion is made up bullshit. 100%. That's not, the word agnostic was created 500 years after the word atheism was skewed. So they took the word atheism. Okay, here's another one. Achromatic. Achromatic means no color. It doesn't mean that color doesn't exist. They don't take the word chromatic and say that's full of color, and then say little asterisk, whatever, and explain that achromatic, well, that means colors don't exist. Nope. That's not how that works. So when a Christian dumbass wants to say, oh, you don't believe in anything, well, then so everything came from nothing, or whatever, some kind of straw man, because that's what a straw man is. They make up your beliefs so they can beat them up. And none of it has anything to do with anything except in their fucking stupid heads. Because Christians are very stupid. Again, you're pretending to believe in virgin birth and talking donkeys and stuff. And I'll say it again, if you do actually believe in virgin birth, then you believe in science, because that's called artificial insemination. Or God came down here and pop, pop, pop. Ooh, we got it all with her. But then she wouldn't be a virgin. Okay, so it must be God came down and artificially inseminated her. Christians are actually worshiping science. They're just too stupid to know it. Anyway, take the pressure off of yourself and don't think that I have to either believe talking donkeys, virgin births, walking on water, all this made up bullshit, or I have to denounce the fact that anything could ever have been created. No, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is know that the Quran, the Torah, the Bible, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all made up. They're all made up. There's grains of truth to it. Like Buddha, it's made up. Buddha's a made up guy, man. Now you can meditate and you can do what Buddha did if you don't join Buddhism, right? You join Buddhism, now you're a dummy in a cult. You don't, because Buddha never joined Buddhism. Buddha meditated and he had a certain focus while he meditated, right? He didn't meditate on, why me? How can I get rid of all my problems? He meditated on, how can I end all of everybody's problems, suffering. Anyway, study Buddha, take his advice, but don't join Buddhism. That's some dumbass shit. Did you ever see Jesus walking around with a Bible, driving his Cadillac to Luby's to the all-you-can-eat on Sunday? No, you never saw that. Jesus never did that. Jesus never once read the Bible. The Bible is made up. To be like Jesus, you have to fast once a month. Oops. We're out. I don't know one Christian who fasts every month. I do because I meditate. You can't meditate without, you can't be gassy and meditate. You know what I mean? So I stopped eating meat. When I started meditating, I realized, oh shit, I'm made out of red meat. So I stopped eating red meat. No more skid marks. My stomach feels better. Digestion is better. I don't have those incredibly painful outstroke. Because that's the, when you take a big doo-doo, that's the outstroke of gay sex. So these dudes that have to eat meat, they have to shove dead animal in their mouth all the time. That's dead animal is coming out the behind. Well, that's the outstroke of gay sex, guys. So I don't do that anymore. Instead, I eat hummus, and my body feels better. So I don't have the half an orgasm from taking a doo-doo like the meat eater does. The meat eater gets it's almost like having, it's the outstroke of gay sex. You don't have to have that. Meat eaters are addicted to that. Cows aren't even from America, guys. You're living in a place where we bring cows from cows aren't from here. You're killing yourself with food that's not from this area. You're very, very stupid. We, the people, are very, 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 very stupid. I understand that the hamburger is American, but the cow ain't, homeboy. Anyway, StreamYard, rock and roll. This is also a StreamYard commercial. I'm not getting paid anything, of course. I hope to never get paid, because people that get paid for talking, they start saying what pays them. And then you wind up with people like Ben Shapiro and Tim Pool. I'd rather be poor. I'd rather be broke on the street than be Tim Pool. He's a mirror into those dreadful, dreadful things we call conservatives. Because you're not, look, how do I say it? You're not a piece of shit because you're conservative. You're conservative because you're a piece of shit. That's it. It starts and ends. That's the alpha and the omega, is that you are a piece of shit. That's why you are conservative. You're stingy, jealous, narcissistic. You're just terrible. You're dreadful, dreadful, awful, terrible people. You say stupid things like, actually, we're a republic, not a democracy. Right? You know what I mean? The first conservative I heard that from was an absolute moron in Texas. He posted a family pic the other day on Facebook, and I got to noticing, oh my God, they're all buck teeth, neural divergent looking, his whole family. So now it's like, it makes sense. Oh, so the funny things I said in high school that he remembers, I was joking about, right? Like when I said, all you wussies can quit smoking, I got to get cancer, whatever. I was joking at 18 when I said that. And that dude thought that was cool, man. When I ran into him again in my 40s, he was like, man, you always used to say the coolest shit. Like, I got to get cancer. Dude, I was kidding. Anyway, I finally quit smoking. Thank you. It says end right here. I'm going to push the end button now. Thank you. Good night. Christians are very, very stupid. Don't be one.